Hello, guys. Welcome back to Freddy Supercoach. And today we're going to be working through the pod ownership percentage. So that is everyone under 10%. If you don't know what pod means, it is point of difference. So as you see here, I've taken off anyone under 210k. So yeah, we'll just be working through it. First up, Rory Laird. I like the pick. I think Dawson's a lot higher. So I rate Laird over Dawson only because Matt Crouch takes points away from Dawson. But yeah, I think both are fine selections if you like them. Tim English, I mean, 10% probably is a bit too highly owned. But he was the R1 last year. He will be the R1 this year. So yeah, love the pick. I think it's just slightly overpriced. Toby Green wouldn't go near. He sometimes gets subbed off when GWS are winning games. But I do think he will be top 6 forward. So we will have to get him in eventually. Merritt, once again, spine selection just has the fin mag tag round 1. So might be a watch and see. Andy Brayshaw, I like him more than Sarong, but I think either one of them are fine selections. And his run home last season was very, very good. And he's a pod, so throw him in your side. Wardlaw, think he'll make some money, but don't love the selection. Guthrie, I'll do a player profile on him after I do. I've got a list. He's probably about 20, maybe earlier on my list. So yeah, I'll try and get one out. But yeah, Bolton and Dusty, I'll put them together. I like Dusty more because of all the bloody Buddy Franklin training reports that have come out about him. But I think both of them are very fine selections. Next is Connor Rosé. I think Rosé. Yeah, I like Rosé as a selection. I think you can't go wrong with him. Just he could be playing more half forward. Ron Marshall. I think I would select him over English, but yeah, just pick him with some caution. Ridley, had him in my team for a bit. If he was 500k, he would be a lock. But just, watch out for that. Fisher, done his hammy. Don't pick him. Matt Crouch, I like him. But I think if you can get better players, get better players. Don't limit yourself to Crouch, is what I'm trying to say. Windy, apparently he looks a lot bigger. But yeah, I don't mind him as a selection in defence. Yeah, fine selection. Kerno, key forward. Don't like him in my team. Weddle, second year. I think I'd rather him over Fisher, but probably wouldn't be picking him. Newcomb, don't love it. You're banking on natural progression for him to get any better. So yeah, just be cautious with that pick. Daniel, Mr. Fix-It, probably wouldn't be starting him, but yeah, fine to bring him in if he has a consistent role of halfback or midfield. Dunkley, round 0 bye, so I don't really want to start him, but he is very, very good. I think I'd be leaning towards Neil over him, just with his CBA numbers. NWM, Nasiah Wanganeen Malera. I don't know, 475. It's a very awkward price. I think I'd probably rather Kadeen Coleman, even though he has round 0 bye. But yeah, once again, a very pickable player. Just what does to Sinclair? Maybe get some mid time again. I don't know. Dan Houston, love the bloke. I think he could drop in price though, so just watch it. Lockie Neal I talked on. Just maybe watch out for the Brownlow curse for Supercoach. So I don't mind the pick though. Yeah, pick him if you like him, I guess. Cherry broke his nose, so watch out. Libba, he's pretty old, so I wouldn't be probably touching him. Dylan Moore, don't mind him. There's a few other Hawthorn blokes in the forward line I have ahead of him. But yeah, I mean, it's a very pickable player once again. Jason Horn-Francis. Yeah, there's talks that Wines is stealing his CBAs, so he might become a forward. And if that is the case, you probably could pick him if he's going to get forward DPP. But he's a mid spot, so I don't love it. Jezza, man, you could pick him. Who does he have first 3 games? It is St Kilda. Wilkie will go to him, so probably not the best matchup. Adelaide, Himmelberg, and then Hawthorn. Yeah, maybe you could pick him, but yeah, I don't know, because he went absolutely nuts to start off last year and he was like F1 through the first 6 games, and then copped a knock against one of us. And was just slowly, and then copped the knock against the D's and just was never the same. Luke Ryan, I like the pick. No Brennan Cox. I don't know why this is only 3%. It should be a lot higher, in my opinion. But yeah, Humphrey. Don't love it, but yeah, you could. It's a very pickable player. I think second year he has to be 5th for CBAs because you got Tuke, Miller, you got Noah Anderson, Matt Rao, and then Sam Flanders is their top 4. So just where do those CBAs go? But if he is 5th in line, he could make some cash. Buderick, I'll do a player spotlight on him as well, but he is playing a Jaden Short role, so yeah, I like the pick. Amon, halfback, if he's playing that halfback role, could be a very nice pod option, and you could just slide him into defence by round 6. Paydown, I think he got injured, not 100%. Double check. Injury. Yeah, knee surgery. So yeah, I wouldn't be picking him. Mitch Owens, Cheetah Owens. Yeah, if he's playing midfield, I don't mind the pick. DeGoey. Once again, another player who could get forward eligibility, but I wouldn't be going near there. Elliot Yeo. I think Abs Magic put out a video about it, saying you could start him. It's a bit too expensive, but I don't mind the selection. Anderson, round 0 bye, wouldn't go near. Himmelberg needs to go at, what did he average last year? I think it was like 80. Needs to go at like 100 to make a significant amount of money. And he has just not done that. So no from me. Nick Cox, wouldn't go near. Whitfield. I actually like Whitfield as a selection. I think he could jump in the top 6 defenders. Just round 0 bye, so probably couldn't start. But one that you could very easily upgrade into. Heaney, I just don't like Heaney. You just watch him out there and he just looks injured or looks slow. So that's a no from me. Rochelle, probably not. Don't love Rochelle as a selection. He isn't. If he's full-time mid, very, very good user of the footy, but probably not. Martin, if he's half-back, pick him. If he's wing, don't. Tranto round 0 and fell off at the back end of the year. Brayshaw, no concussion risk. Could end his career soon. Gimby, I like the selection. Is a very big pod. You could go there if you like him. Baker, apparently playing some mid time, so yeah, very good selection. If he is, just around 0 bye is something to be cautious of, but yeah, I don't mind him as a selection because he's a swingman. If you want to go 23rd, he could be that swingman. D'Ambrosio, wing, don't love it. Wits, don't love it. Getting old. Matt Rao, I think will be probably the highest averaging. He'll be the highest averaging Gold Coast midfielder, I think. So yeah. Bailey, forward, wouldn't select. Ginnivan, wouldn't select. Cripps, I have him in sports deck, but I wouldn't select. So I wouldn't select him in Supercoach at that price. Kieran Briggs, round 0, wouldn't select. Better ruck options, but he's a pod, so if you love him, go there. TDK. Apparently, he's put on a lot of size. So, once again, if you like the pick, go there. Larky. He is undervalued, I think. Um, yeah, but just look at these up and down games. And the tag will go to him. So, don't love it. CJ Wing, no. Ashcroft done his ACL. When will Ashcroft be back? When? Set to miss the next 12 months. So maybe back end of the last season. And if he doesn't play like 8 games, he could be a very fine pick next year. Jelly, don't mind, but you'd have to flip him by his buy. C-Mac, this is the horse on midfield forward that I am most excited to see next year. He has when he has CBAs, he goes big. So we'll be doing a player review on him as well. Darcy, I'll post my order of player reviews and then you can on my Twitter. So yeah, if you want to recommend any players, I'll add them to the list. Darcy Fort, don't love. He is not number 1 ruckman, and I don't think he's a ruckman for the future. Xavier Dersma, no. Matt Flynn, no. Jamari Hagen, I think he might break out, but at the price, he's a key forward. Wouldn't touch. Wines, I like Wines as a selection, especially in only 1% of sides. But I think he's more of a fantasy selection. Darcy Parish, apparently dominating at training, but wouldn't go near. Will Brodie, no. Clayton Oliver. Now, I've stated in previous videos, if he's fit and firing by round 1, I select him at that 1% own. His first couple games, he's just a gun. Just look at this. He's just such a good player. Like, you look at his high scores against teams. He just knows how to rack up the footy. And I think if he's fit and firing round 1, ultimate pod. Right now, I've got Petrarca instead, though. Gresham, no. Quaynor, lockdown defender, no. Schultz, key forward, no. Pooh, don't mind it. He might get some mid-time, but as of right now, no change in his position right now. Elijah Hewitt, injured. Oscar Allen, fine selection last year. Right now, no. Thomas Dow, I don't love it, but apparently he's been training very well. Callahan for 8K wouldn't do it. I'd rather go someone like Cam Guthrie. Dacos, no winger, but did have a very, very good season last year. Started quite well and through the first couple was averaging 100, I think, at one point. Yeah, 100, and then just dropped down with that last game. Yeah, very fine selection. I mean, he started at 428. What's he right now? 553. Wouldn't go near. No, not on a wing. Blakey, no. Convin, don't mind the selection, but not for me. Rankin, time through midfield, possible pod, but just, not for me. So I'm just going to go to sub 1%, so we'll stop at Simpkin, I think. Mason Cox, not a full-time ruck, so no. Could spend some time in the VFL. Asava, not at that price. Campbell, not at that price. Chad Warner, I don't mind Chad Warner, but has the round 0 bri. Jack Hayes is just an overpriced rookie. He debut and score 127. So I don't mind it, but yeah, a bit too overpriced for me. Nick Newman, don't mind him as a selection. Could easily push for top 6, but yeah. Jasper Fletcher, not for me. Dev Robb, injured. Sam Draper, injured. Trent Rivers, I love this bloke. If he's spending more time in the midfield, I think it's a fine selection. But you can just drop some stinkers as well. So yeah, to watch and see, I think. Yeah, we'll see. Bin Mag, don't think he's best 22. Cam McKenzie, I love this selection as well. If you like it, pick him. Soldo, no, won't be number one rock, I don't think. Redman, no. Hill, no. Not that price. Durham, no. Witherden, don't mind Witherden as a selection, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Smith, injured. Ryan, forward, so I wouldn't go there. Keys, probably wouldn't go there. He's playing more forward again. Cumming, no. Zorko, no. And then finally, Simkin. I don't mind Simkin as a selection, but like he's been a primo in the past. Like I think, yeah, last year averaged 90. Well, not primo, but like, like 90. He's done 90s in the past. Last year had a bit of a dip, only doing 80. So yeah, don't mind Simkin, but banking a natural progression again. So yeah, that is my under 10% ownership percentage, and then yeah, there's a lot of players under 1% that you could even go like that I like. Yeah, so yeah, just my best advice is just go with your gut. If you like a player, I think pick him. Don't worry too much about what other people are saying. Yeah, just do some research of your own, and you'll find out if you like players or not. But yeah, that's my team that I have right now. It hasn't changed much. Yeah, I think no McRae, and a bit of a stacked midfield is probably the only thing that I have that other teams don't. And that 127 in the bank is just if Crouch shits the bed, I can go up to a lot of players. Like I can side to an Amon or a Guthrie or a Wines, just whichever one is doing the best. So yeah, that is currently my team. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below and I'll answer them. And the next video will be a player review, and I'll start with Dacos and work my way down to Houston, do the top 8, do the top probably 3, and then I probably won't do as many for the forwards. I'll probably do McRae, Flanders, and maybe the 2 Richmond boys together. And yeah, and then I'll start doing some lesser known players. Like I said, I have a list that I'll post to my Twitter, so go follow that. I also have a TikTok, which the name will be posted down below. If you like some shorter content, I'll be going through some team reviews on there as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.